Thanks for tuning into the Texas Scratch King channel. In this video you will hear about Carrasco's Grand Champion Katrina, 5-time winner. Let us begin. We acquired Jadao's Katrina, a one-time winner from our friend Jadao. After her first match, her first one was in Trinidad. Go. In our friend Colbert's house from Rebelk's Kennel. Where other champion was also done. Thank you guys for everything buddy. Katrina against the bitch Q show de Rose Safira, a bitch that hit very hard in the face. As soon as they were released, Safira entered toughly with her paw into the face of Katrina. Even with those harsh strikes, Katrina was not intimidated and did her game. Around 10 minutes after starting the match, Katrina pushed Safira into the corner of the pit and managed to hit her very hard at the rear. And did not let her go. It was when Q Show Hard's Kennel's friend asked to take Safira out at the first 15 minutes of match. Safira did not complete the scratch of courtesy. That's when Jadao's Katrina was made a one-time winner. And named as a best in show. And made Safira one-time lose, and she is now resting in peace. Her second match was in Balalaika. Against Kindo's Exika Doida. This pedigree is of her sister champion Prada. Exika entered with a very hard hold onto Katrina's throat. But it didn't take long for Katrina to get out and dominate the match. And at the 47 minutes Katrina ended the game. And now is called Carrasco's Katrina, two-time winner and two-time best in show. Exika Doida, who was a two-time winner and one-time lose and was a two-time best in show, didn't not make it home that night, rest in peace. Soon after her second match, Malibu, a two-time winner, was next on the menu, which was said to be the best of Brazil in 18.5 kilograms. We traveled to Brasilia to talk to winner Kennels in his house. Because he wouldn't close any deal by telephone, we fixed the details of the match with a top of $5,000 or 5,000 Ray. It was determined that from that moment on, that the one who pulls out of the match would have to pay the full premium. We had a few days to begin to train Katrina, the two-time winner, when we received a call from winner Kennels saying that Malibu had died. We were very sad, because we wanted very much to have that match. So we didn't think twice and dispensed the top of the $5,000 or 5,000 Ray from winner Kennels. Regarding the third match, Kindo's Kennel commented that the champion Balalaika, a four-time winner who was a four-time best in show and had received the title of Dog of the Year in 2009. But there were major difficulties for that match. Because Balalaika was 18.1 kilograms and Katrina 18.5 kilograms. But we agreed to match, but the competition would have to be performed in Goiânia Go. The competitor's home and trained by living legend Lenda Viva. Dom Allen. However, Zé Guilherme and I believe a lot in Katrina. So we wasn't afraid of champion Balalaika, the four-time winner. And four-time best in show. Not only that, but she was also considered the heaviest mouth bitch from Brazil of all time. We faced many obstacles in Goiânia. Impolite comments like, "Is this the little bitch that came to die?" And Dom Allen made us wait for hours on a highway with Katrina inside the car. When he arrived he said, "What a whitey bitch. Isn't she?" And gave an suspicious smile. Then we drove more than 100 kilometers. And as soon as we pulled out of the car, Allen again suspiciously asked, "Do you want a little time for your bitch?" and laughed out loud. We just rejected. And we wait and washed the bitches. Katrina was perfect. She was destroy Balalaika with a harsh hold to her face. Balalaika shouted and turned her back. Then Katrina worked hard. On the shoulders. And rear, and above all, hit her violently into the belly. Both had done a scratch each. And when Katrina was ready to wrap up once more, Balalaika could not resist the massacre anymore. She just evacuated and urinated. She was ready to die. Then she was pulled to her second scratch. Allen and the others was in deep shock that Balalaika stopped at the 32-minute mark. Katrina was furious. She wanted to kill one more time. Her scratch of courtesy was phenomenal. We burst into joy. Now our champion Carrasco's Katrina, two-time best in show with had 2 kills under her belt, RIP to the falling ones. After the match we received our bet money from everybody. But the snake-type character named Pancho, who had given us bet of 4,000 to 2,000. However, he fled before the end of the match. And did not pay us. For the fourth game, it did not take too long and we were challenged by our friend Ida Kennels with Nura, a bitch off of Grand Champion Luther bloodline. And the sister of Medusa, one-time winner. Pandora, one-time winner, and 3 bitches from the same litter who were doing good campaigning. We closed a deal at 18.7 kilograms. For Balalaika, I could not prepare Katrina. So our friend Jadao trained her. As Katrina had been trained for the second and third competition by me. We had created bonds of friendship, therefore. It was not difficult to understand that she felt my lack. And it was reflected negatively in her match. As soon as I let her go, I realized that she was not well. In the previous matches, she always met the enemies before arriving in the middle of the pit. But with Nura it was different. Katrina looked tired, slow, and the match had just started. Approximately 5 minutes. For sure that competition would be tough. But surpassing the adversities, Katrina won the game at the 52-minute mark, making us even prouder with a scratch of fantastic courtesy as usually. Champion Katrina 4-time winner and 2-time best in show with 2 rest in peace opponents. And Dog of the Year 2010. Making Nura 1-time winner. And a 1-time lose. Her grand championship was marked in Belém PA. Against a bitch who came from Peru. J of Peru. Kenel Tuca is a 1-time winner, best in show littermate sister of champion Lazara and Lola, a 1-time winner. That's hopeful of making Katrina the next victim. But as always Katrina was to taking everything and showing that she has various styles to win. Tuca began pounding up and fighting very well, but Katrina finally would stop her in her tracks by grabbing the face. We pulled them apart after 25 minutes. For Katrina to scratch, and she hit the scratch like a missile. They started battling and swapping beatings. Neither not to defending but to destroy the other. Then Katrina started showing skill and brutality, shaking. Tuca was very strong and very game. But to win, she would have to kill Katrina with a heavy mouth. Because having a big heart and being game isn't enough to stop Katrina. We won the match at the hour and 16-minute mark, making Katrina officially a 5-time winning grand champion. What a great one was, and I'll never forget her. Thanks again for listening to the Texas Scratch King channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video and hit the notification icon, so you know when a new one drops. Until the next time my friends, as we always say, never submit to life and keep scratching every time.